angle, trying to give angles to the submission specialist. He doesn't want to get taken down.
Georgie moves forward real well. He jabs twice, moves forward, and throws a hard right knee. But Patricio Pitbull's boxing is high level, so we'll see what happens when they get into that clinch.
Patricio Pitbull holds the rank of black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The Russian-born, California-raised Georgie Karahanian holds the rank of brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
But it's things like that that have gotten him in trouble. He's so aggressive, he walks right into that body lock.
Well, you got to give everything you have to win out there. You hold something back, you get submitted, or you go down.
But do you think that cost him against you? He walked into a lot of grips, and you took him down over and over off that aggression, that aggressiveness.
Well, the thing I think...
To support the humanitarian relief efforts currently underway in Japan, text the word Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation.
I think what you're talking about, Jimmy, is moving forward. I don't care who it is. If you take a step forward, I'll take you down. It doesn't mean he wasn't good. That's what I'm good at. You know, they're good at submissions. I'm good at taking people down.
Good combination by Pitbull.
Leg kick there by Pitbull.
Georgie Karahanian's size is going to be a definitely different factor here in this fight.
Karahanian, very interesting, very candidly telling us, Jimmy, in our fighter meeting, there is a, quote, 95% chance that I will win this fight by decision.
Well, Patricio Pitbull has only lost once, has never been finished. Good double leg, and Karahanian going for the guillotine.
Karahanian scooped up on the double leg by Pitbull. Went for the jump guard guillotine, could not pull it off.
Jimmy, I know you think Patricio's jiu-jitsu's better, so we'll see what happens right now.
I rolled with him last week. He has phenomenal jiu-jitsu, but Karahanian back to his feet.
Like I said, during my fight, Georgie went for 3-4 different hard submissions when he was in trouble. Pitbull didn't have that opportunity.
Karahanian told us, Jimmy, that he feels that the MMA community believes that Patricio Pitbull is the clear favorite in this fight, and he is really, really motivated by that.
Well, he's one of those guys, when you saw the opening round, I was surprised, honestly, that these guys were scheduled to fight in the first round. He said, I was excited. I want to fight the best. They bring out the best in me.
Well, you know, you got to get one of these guys out. I beat both of them.
How did I know you'd say something like that, Joe?
Hey, I just like reading on the bottom of the screen, only lost, Joe Ward. Sorry.
I'm glad we brought our extra-sized headphones for you.
Hey, it's okay.
We keep them in the truck for a reason.
It's okay with me. I'm lighter now.
Both men a bit tentative now in the stand-up. Both looking to get off first. There's Karahanian, a 1-2, then the leg kick.
Remember, I talked about the size of Karahanian's hands, remember?
Jump knee there by the Russian Karahanian.
But none of those landing that cleanly. Patricio's throwing, his combinations are a little bit tighter. Karahanian's a little wild right now.
Patricio Pitbull scooping his man down with the double leg.
Second takedown this round.
Taking a page out of your book, using that aggression to take him down.
You got to win a round, buddy.
And what's good is he's doing it when his opponent is against the fence. He's got nowhere to go. That's when he changes level. Doesn't try it in the middle of the cage. That takes a lot of energy.
It's being really smart, actually.
Oh, nice shoulder strike.
It's exactly what Patricio Pitbull is doing. Left, right with his shoulder strikes.
Now, when I grappled against Patricio last week, I was underneath him with X-guard just in this position. And he's impossible to sweep. He has such heavy hips.
Let's see if this wrestling paid off.
Karahanian going for the single leg. Karahanian still committed to the single leg. Patricio Pitbull keeping his balance. Final minute of round number 1, our fourth and final Bellator featherweight tournament quarterfinal.
Now, Joe, for a second, talk about that. How fatiguing is it to be that deep in and on takedown? You don't get it, you come back out. It must take a lot of gas.
I'm a huge believer in if you don't get the takedown instantly, you need to pull back out and get your hands up.
That's more of a veteran move. You can train a little bit, but it's those top-level guys that know when it's done.
You keep that leg, or you hold on to that double leg, you use a lot of excess, you use a lot of your strength and your conditioning there if you don't bring them directly to the mat instantly.
Good thigh kick, another one by Patricio Pitbull, then the 1-2, just missed with the right. Straight shot there by Karahanian. Dying seconds of round number 1, Georgie Karahanian versus Patricio Pitbull, and we will go to round number 2.
You can see here, Patricio may be thinking, hey, it works for Joe Warren. He went in, beautiful double leg takedown on Karahanian. Karahanian hopped back up, and you saw it again. Another double leg. Very powerful takedowns by the Brazilian.
Round number 2 of this 4th and final featherweight tournament quarterfinal. These two fighters trying to get one step closer towards a world title shot with Bellator's reigning 145-pound champion Joe Warren, who joins Jimmy Smith and myself, Sean Wheelock, live on commentary cage side.
I made a little mistake earlier. I want to correct. Jared Weiner and Brad Daddis are Wilson Hayes' coaches. I had written it on the wrong side of my paper. They're Wilson Hayes' coaches, and congratulations to them.
Georgie Karahanian is in the black trunks. Patricio Pitbull is in the purple trunks. Jimmy, on your unofficial scorecard.
I have it 10-9. Patricio Pitbull, he was a little more efficient and got those 2 takedowns.
And Joe Warren on your unofficial scorecard.
Same here, 10-9. We saw those takedowns. I think Georgie definitely had better on his feet, but, you know, the scorecard comes down. The takedowns are going to win it.
You see here in the opening part of this round, a leaping left hook by Pitbull. I think he sees the value in moving forward. It was a nice shot, but move forward against the taller guy.
Well, Georgie also, remember, he threw those knees at me when I was taking those takedowns, cut my head. He needs a time Patricio here, drop one right in his grill here and put him down.
Patricio Pitbull is, of course, the younger brother of Patricky Pitbull, who defeated Razor Rob McCullough by way of 3rd-round TKO last Saturday night in the quarterfinal round of Bellator's 155-pound tournament. Patricky is here with his younger brother, and Patricio Pitbull said, I want to match exactly what Patricky did.
Now, in positions like this, certain guys are strong, other guys feel strong. You clinch up with them, you're like, man, this guy's unbelievably strong. Who felt stronger when you fought these two guys, Pitbull or Georgie?
I think Georgie, just because he was taller and he was just a little bigger bone structure than Patricio. He's a little shorter, a little more compact, easier to control for a wrestler.
Karahanian, 3 inches taller than Patricio Pitbull, standing 5'8". Karahanian walks at 165 pounds. When he played professional indoor soccer for the San Diego Sockers of the old MISL, his playing weight was 180 pounds.
Karahanian, both guys trading wild kicks. Karahanian going for a lot of leaping moves, a lot of flying moves.
Which putting him in desperation, like you said, Jimmy, from in the beginning. Patricio's going right back to the body. Right back to body, not those legs, so he's going to get caught in a submission. Smart move.
Good knee just above the belt line, then on the thigh on the right side by Georgie Karahanian. The answering back on the inside of the right thigh by Patricio Pitbull.
No, you're fine. Great fans here today, huh, Jimmy? They're loud and excited.
They love these fights. They're a little impatient right now.
Well, he's winning this round, Patricio. Getting through the first round.
2 good knees there by Patricio Pitbull.
Those knees,
turning his man.
Those knees, those body shots, you feel those. 3rd round, it's hard to get a full breath. They really pay dividends in the later rounds.
And he's getting really fatigued here, Georgie, by holding on to this. He needs to let go back to his feet where he's been scoring points.
Now, he hasn't gotten a takedown out of any of these positions, and like you were saying, takes a lot out of the gas tank.
Let go and get busy here. Throw some punches and knees.
A slap on the back. 2 more slaps on the back by Patricio Pitbull.
I think he's just making a point there. Great balance. Karahanian trying to drive through, just not successful. Oh, good body shot.
Right hand to the body. Karahanian answering back.
Patricio's hands are very low. Good right hand.
A reminder that you can watch this broadcast of Bellator 37 in its entirety later tonight right here on MTV2. We will begin at 1 a.m. Eastern Time, midnight Central.
You can see it right here. He's breathing deep through that stomach. That's because he's wrestling with some freestyle wrestlers.
Now, Joe, a quick question. When guys train and I'm working on my wrestling, I haven't been doing it 20 years. Is it a case of trying something he's not, you can tell his takedown isn't quite at that high level. Does he have a little too much faith in it?
No, what he's doing, he's got his back taken right now.
One hook in.
Patricio Pitbull looking for the rear naked choke with 1 hook in. Karahanian playing defense at the moment, trying to posture onto his right hip.
He worked with a lot of freestyle wrestlers. You can tell the double leg trying to cut across. He needs to work with a Greco wrestler, attack the body, more of a fist fight.
Both hooks in now. This is not where he wants to be. Pitbull tenacious on the back. I discovered that last week. Yes, phenomenal jiu-jitsu.
I almost discovered that too. Saved by the bell, first round, baby.
Karahanian posturing on his left hip.
5 more
right hand.
5 more seconds and it would be Pitbull sitting here.
Yeah, well, that's why I can count to 8.
We will go to a third and final round. Finalist in Bellator's featherweight tournament. Round number 3. Georgi Karahanian is in the black trunks. Patricio Pitbull in the purple trunks. This, again, our 4th and final Bellator featherweight tournament quarterfinal. Jimmy, on your scorecard.
I have it 2-0 for Patricio Pitbull, 20-18. I want to be careful not to say Patricky. 20-18. I think he took the first 2 rounds.
I'm on the same page here, Jimmy. I think it's 2-0. I think if he puts his foot on the gas tank, on the gas right now, he wins this fight hands down.
I'd like to...
Big overhand right miss there by Karahanian.
Good left hook.
Side kick.
You noticed at the end of your fight, Joe, when he was in desperation mode, Karahanian let it all hang out, but it leaves him vulnerable. You see Patricio still picking a good left hand.
Now look at the finish of Patricio Pitbull. The end could be near. And that is it. Just like that, Patricio Pitbull scores the TKO. He is through to the semifinals.
It looks